How do they deal with people and contacts that are around them? So we're looking at somebody who's more of an outgoing type of person. And with that, you're looking, let's just say you're picking up cues that somebody's very magnetic, they're enthusiastic, they're friendly, they're demonstrative. They're just, when I say political, I'm not talking political like donkeys and elephants political. I'm talking about they can work a room. They know how, from an office politics type setting, they can, you know what I mean? They're the kinds that like to go to the networking events, shake hands, kiss babies. I mean, that type of, that's what I mean when I talk about political. So what are some three things that they can do that would be positives on how to improve communication, the do's, let's just say, for someone who's outgoing?
Well, David, I can speak from experience on this because I am a high I. I'm a very high influencer, at least according to my report here. So in any event, you would want to provide a warm and friendly environment.
Okay.
People like that, they just like to have a few friendly words in the beginning. Hey, what about, how you doing? They don't want to get right down to business. They want to have a little bit of uh, an opportunity to get to know the other person, just kind of talk about things outside of business or work. Next, you don't want to deal with a lot of details. If you do, put them in writing, because that type of person typically needs a little bit more structure, and they like it when they can see things written out and they can refer back to them. That's just how we think. Then ask feeling questions to draw out their opinions or comments. So what I'm saying there is, how do you feel about this? What are your thoughts on this? So in other words, it's not just all you talking at them, it's giving them time to respond and share with you what they perceive to be their perspective on the concern you're bringing up, or the information you're sharing with them.
I like that. You're not drowning them in a sea full of data that they may not be interested in. And also, I like that, to draw their comments and opinions. Well, how do you feel about that? And I like that kind of personal perspective, because when you're looking at things, same thing, we were talking about big rocks and how to categorize on the fly when you're trying to just look at observable behavior. You look at, let's just say, pace in people. Easy way to remember it, pace in people. So you fast paced or slow paced? Are you people oriented or are you task oriented? Pace in people. So the two we just talked about, the direct person and the outgoing person, they're both of those are fast paced. The direct person is more task oriented. The outgoing person is more people oriented. But they're both fast paced. So they want to go. They want to go. So what are a couple of things that would really kind of create some tensions? Just the don'ts. What are the don'ts when communicating with someone who's outgoing, that people oriented, fast paced person?
Well, right off the bat, don't be curt, cold, or tight lipped with that person. Don't try to just be short and to the point. That's not a good way to deal with that person in the beginning at all. Don't try to control the conversation. Give them a chance to have some input, to respond. Next, drive on facts, figures, alternatives, and abstractions. So don't be this type of focused person that's all about business and just drives on and on and on. Just don't do that. If you do, you're going to be tripping up as you start that conversation. It's going to get off on the wrong foot for sure.
Gotcha. No, that sounds good. Like I said, you definitely want I still think the what not to do a lot of times is more important than the what to do.
Yes.
But yes, when you can couple them both together, that's awesome.